Hello and good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Spooktacular. Well, maybe I'm not going to introduce every stream from now until Halloween that way. But, it's going to be a lot of them. It's going to be a lot of them. In any case, I figured that we would take a break from Undead Nightmare tonight, and instead move on to something else. It's a little game that's been in my Steam library since I think maybe the last Halloween sale. And, I don't know, looks pretty interesting. It'll be a nice change of pace from shooting zombies with old-timey revolvers. It's called Stories Untold, and it's a collection of 4, surprise, surprise, stories that may or may not interconnect. I'm not sure. It's more like an interactive fiction type thing, as far as I know. So, without further ado, let's jump into that. I'm still getting used to this new mic I got, so I really hope it's working. I noticed a slight buzz in the background last time I streamed Undead Nightmare, and now I don't know if I've overcompensated for that, or if I haven't compensated enough for that. I don't know, it's still a work in progress, but we shall soldier on. So, anyway, without further ado, Stories Untold. Let's see if this is gonna work. I have not played any of this game before. I just installed it to see if it would work correctly with OBS, so I don't even know if I have the settings correct for it yet. I guess we'll see now, won't we? Like I said, there's 4 stories. Photosensitivity epilepsy warning? Well, that's a good thing. I don't have any issues with that. But like I said, it appears to be 4 stories in the thing, as you can see. I'm thinking I'll probably finish at least 2 of them tonight. And perhaps we shall, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Undead Nightmare after this. Not tonight, obviously, but the next time I stream. And then come back and clue this up. Ooh. So nice. So realistic. So graphics. Well, definitely going to want subtitles because I'm a deaf old man. Am I reading this right and they give you the option to unlock all levels? Stories Untold is designed to be played in sequence. This will unlock all levels for immediate play. Do you wish to proceed? Well, far be it from me to go against the developer's wishes. Those are the only options I have. Apparently I'm not going to be able to adjust the volume of the game itself, so hopefully my settings are good enough for this. And now the audio mixer in OBS should be able to equalize it fairly well, but there was one thing I was going to check. Give me a moment before I begin. I should have done this before I started. Okay, no, that's good. I can adjust that afterwards, if need be. Pardon me for hacking up along into the mic, as I have been for the last while, but I am getting over a fairly nasty bout of the flu, and my throat and nasal cavity are still a haunted mess. So, yeah. We have a help option? Help! Help! Oh, it's a text adventure. I didn't realize that. Text adventures are played by typing in the actions you wish to take. If you want your character to open a door, simply type open door. Stick to simple commands. Most actions, but not all, can be taken by using look at, use, go to, and open, and then adding the object name at the end. For example, look at house, use key, go to car, open door. Open him up. If you get stuck, make sure you're reading the description and item names correctly, and don't stress. Finding the correct words is part of the fun. Something tells me I'm going to get stuck and incredibly frustrated at one point or another in this game, but, we can't help that now, can we? Ooh, that might have been a bit too loud. A bit too close to the mic, I think. Anyway. Let's go to the House Abandon. Sometimes you may need to look beyond the screen to progress. Such is life. How very 80s. Wow, loud. How very 80s. I'm wondering, did this come out after Stranger Things? Because I'm getting a very Stranger Things vibe about this, but then again, Stranger Things itself takes all of its influence from stuff from the 80s, so... they're hardly a trendsetter when it comes to that. My, what a long way technology has come. Okay. You pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it's as idyllic as you remember from all that time ago. You remember being told to look in the glove box before going in. It's good to be back. Look in... Look in Glover! Look in Donald Glover. Wait, no. Look in glove box. Ah, yes. Ah, yes, I have to take them a bit more literally. Well, not as literally, perhaps. The glove block... the glove box... not glove blocks... is closed, but appears to be unlocked. Open... glove... box. Inside is a key, and a handwritten note from Dad. You take both. Read... note. What you want, old man? The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi, son. Hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." You pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it says... wait, no, I've already read this. Walk to... door? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Of course you don't understand, you're a computer, you don't have... actually, no, this is technically a TV. You don't have legs, you can't walk. But do you know what it is to love? Use key? It's a house key, not a car key. You never were a car person. How do I drive? What is this wheel-shaped thing in front of me? What does this do? Do I drive it in through the door? Is that how I unlock it? I don't know how sensitive this thing is. Drive car through door. Okay, never mind. I guess it's going to be a bit limited, as these things typically are. Exit car. You open the car door and step out. The house is grand, set perfectly amongst the trees. In front of you is the front door, and the yard stretches around the side of the house. Go to yard. You take a walk around the yard. The yard has been well maintained. You spend a lot of time here with your family on holiday trips. Good memories. Except for that one time you killed a hitchhiker. And then buried him underneath that oak tree. And then his ghost forever haunted this area, and that's why you haven't been back since. Let's just make up our own story. We don't even need to play the game. Dig up the body. No? Okay. Maybe we didn't bury any bodies back here. Go to door. Go to front. You walk back around to the front of the house. Unlock door. You insert the key and turn. The door lock clicks open. No. Ouvre. Actually, no. Wait. Let's see. Let's see if it actually responds to a different language. Let's see if I actually remember how to write this correctly. Ouvre le porte. Silly game. You should be bilingual. Open the door. You step inside the front door. You enter the house to the hallway. It's dark, and you can't see anything. You feel a light switch next to the door, however. A click, and nothing. Wait, no, he told me about the... Oh, goddammit. Where was the generator? Damn you, game, you think of everything. Curse my clumsy fingers. Nah, I need to wait. I was not expecting this to be a text adventure, but that just goes to show that I did not read the description of the game very carefully, now did I? Read... Shoot. Okay, so the generators actually ran back. Go to... yard. Actually, no. Can I go to backyard? We take a walk around to the yard. Yard has been well maintained, yada yada, yada yada. Find generator. Turn on generator. Go to back. Where is the generator? Read. Note. Curse father. What if I just simply say go around back? Around back. I want to go around back. Go to back? Wait, I already said that, didn't I? Go to... yard. Again. Turn on. It doesn't say it's there, but... I'm trying to use the generator. You don't understand? I don't understand! Because it doesn't tell me anywhere else I can go. Let's go back into the house, perhaps. Go to house. Go inside. Oh dear. This may go poorly right from the get-go. You need to fire up the generator around back to get the power and lights on. But I go around back, whoever it is I am, seem to just, you know, admire the lovely manicured state of his yard, complimenting the gardener on his handiwork. Although if we do actually have a gardener, why wasn't he here to turn on the frigging generator for me? Go to yard. Oh, that's not how you spell generator at all. Go find generator. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Turn on generator. I don't know what you were trying to use. I'm trying to use the generator. Come on now. Go to yard? I'm sorry, I don't understand. I want to go more to yard. Where the hell would the generator be? Because it probably won't let me... It probably won't let me go any further in the house until I turn the lights on. But I need to... you know, find the damn generator to turn it on first. Wait, would it be as simple as just say look? Look around. Oh, well, okay then. Never mind, I apparently knew the generator was there, I just had to specifically look around like a dope. You see a generator on the back wall of the house. Use... generator. You switch the generator on, and it whirs to life. The house is still dark. Go to... front. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I have mastered the arcane art of using power. Now, let's see if I can remember how to use a light switch. Turn on switch. Okay, turn on light, I guess. Turn on light. This was the 80s. They didn't have the switch back then. The hallway is now brightly lit. There is access to the kitchen and living room here, as well as a set of stairs going up. Should I haul ass straight up to the attic, I wonder, and see what the hell my father was talking about? I may as well explore this floor first before I do it. If it was me, I'd go straight to the kitchen. Because I am a glutton, and also very thirsty. And you never know what kind of booze we have. The kitchen is tidy and well kept. There's a door to a utility room, but otherwise it's just a kitchen. Look around. It's very clean and tidy, not been used in a while. Okay. Go to utility room. You have no idea where the key could be. Alright. Go to living room. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to the hallway first, probably. Go to hallway. You go back out to the hallway. Go to living. Keep on keeping on. A spacious and comfortable living room. We spent a lot of good time in here playing board games with the family. Warm and inviting. There is nothing here of interest, aside from warm, fuzzy memories. Well, I guess we have no choice but to go upstairs. Go hallway. No, I don't even need to say go to. Go upstairs. Walk upstairs to the landing, where a knife-wielding maniac is waiting. Stairwell landing. There is a bathroom and 2 bedrooms, yours and your sister's. Wait, is that sister's plural, or are they just missing the apostrophe? Pictures adorn the walls. Images of happy times. What do you think the odds are this is going to end horribly? Well, it's a horror game. It kind of has to, doesn't it? Maybe this guy just killed his entire family. Who knows? Who knows? Go... bathroom. You're in the bathroom. There's not much to note, but it's all in good order. Yep, shitter is exactly where it should be. The bathroom is clean. A large mirror sits above the sink. The gardener dropped a deuce that he forgot to flush. Go... landing. Go bedroom? Mine. Your room? Go my room. You walk into your old room. Your old bedroom. So many good memories in here, and it's been preserved so well. On the desk is a gift-wrapped box. Let's look around first in case of sneaky ninjas hiding behind the door or something. It's a standard bedroom, a desk, a wood grain TV, the usual. Imagine if you had a wood grain TV now. I don't wish I did have one, still. We used to have one. Matter of fact, the first TV I remember my family having looked an awful lot like the one in this screen, except it had 2 knobs. 13 channels, baby. More channels than anybody else. Kind of. And I watch TV. Watch TV. Look TV. A good few years old now, but it still works like new. Look. Desk. Good old desk. A little dusty, but still very sturdy. Turn on TV. It's not to understand about turning on TV. Use TV? I don't know what you're trying to use. Well, screw you then, I'll open the box. Open box. You unwrap the gift excitedly. I can't believe it. Dad has found your old computer, a Futuro 128K plus 2. It's been preserved well in the attic and hopefully still works. Oh man, 128K. It's got so much room on it. Wait. I'm playing a text adventure called The House Abandoned, and within the text adventure, I found a computer that has a text adventure game called The House Abandoned. Am I just going to, like, go game within game within game over and over again until eventually the friggin' sun burns out and we all die? Because that'll be fun, won't it? Let's go back out to the landing first. Let's invade my sister's privacy. Go sister's room. You walk into your sister's old room. Like the creep that you are. Okay, for a minute there, the screen kind of stalled out on me, and I was kind of thinking that something horrible was about to happen, but no, it's just the game stuttering. It's okay. Your sister's room is in perfect condition, untouched since the last time you had seen her. Posters of her heroes and some of her own attempts at art adorn the walls. A few shelves are crammed full of trophies. Her bed is drowned under a pile of colorful soft toys. A real nostalgia trip. There's also a large wardrobe in the corner of the room, the door slightly ajar. Open wardrobe. It is empty, apart from a pile of scattered photographs at the bottom. Look. Photographs. They are all identical. A forest road at night. You put them back. Pick up toy. Or not. Whatever, let's just go back to my room and play the game that I am currently playing, I guess. Go landing. Go my bedroom. You back into your room again? Did I just friggin' moonwalk into my own room? Am I that cool? I must be that cool. Use computer. You start to plug in the various cables and leads. Your computer is all set up and ready to go. There is a game here, too. Use game. You put the cassette in the computer and press play. Okay, now it's legitimately gone to creepy territory. I think the screen did just say, get out. Oh, this is gonna be a fun switch. You pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it's clearly neglected. You remember being told to check the glove box before going in. You can't stand to be near this place. Check. Well, no, that's not how this works. Open glove box. Inside is a key and a handwritten note from Dad. You take both. What horrors does Dad tell me now, I wonder? Read note. You don't recognize the handwriting. It says, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, the car, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, the car, get out, get out, get out. So, you think somebody wants me to get out of the car? Or do you think somebody just wants me to get the hell out of here? Get out. You force the warped car door open and get out. The house looks abandoned. There is a yard to the side, wood creaks in the wind, and all happy memories are gone from this place. There is no oh my! How dark. There is no love here. Go to yard. Step through the debris to the backyard. Also, before the time fucked up in the wait, no, the power's gone out, then it came back on, but I haven't turned the light or anything back on yet. And the computer is still, weird. Also, I couldn't help but notice that, it was pretty close to midnight when I was playing this. It was like 22:05. Which I think is like 10 or something. Military time, yes. The grass is overgrown and weeds crawl up the side of the house. It's not a nice place to be. You clutch the note, needing to look around. At least they spell it out for me this time. There is an old generator near you. Next to you. See, I'm gonna have to start delving into a Skeletor / Crypt Keeper voice for the rest of this now, I think. Oh. Oh. There isn't much fuel, but the generator starts up. Those pictures didn't look like that before the power went out. You go back to the front of the house. There is no love here. Go... No. Use key. You unlock the door. The click of the lock hurts to hear. Do I want to go inside? You reluctantly step inside the front door. Wait, I heard a door open in... Oh. Okay. Pitch black, but your senses are punished more by the smell. Stale air and damp. This could not be less inviting. The note burns in your hands. You feel compelled to read it over and over. It's too dark to read, but it feels weird to the touch. Afraid of what you might see, you flick on the light switch. The lights flicker on and off, the walls are falling apart. After years of What? It's saying stop. Upstairs, the sound of an alarm clock blaring. Someone else is in this house. That can't be. Oh man, what the hell is going on here? This is starting to freak me out. You are still in the hallway. The noise has stopped, but you feel a presence. Someone is in the house. They should not be here. There is a kitchen and a living room adjacent, and stairs leading up. The note feels disgusting in your hands. I can't read the note. It's bleeding. Okay. Go to living room this time. Why do I get the feeling I'm controlling someone who's in the house with me and I'm in the attic or upstairs or something, and I'm going to lead the person I'm controlling up to me and they're going to kill me? I get the feeling that's how this is going to play out. Somehow. The living room, although hardly an appropriate term. The furniture is threadbare and worn. The note is fixed in your mind. Dread fills the pit of your stomach. This is not a nice place. By reading the note again? The note, always changing, now reads, "Get through this. I don't care if you want to or not." Okay, now the clock is reading all 9s. What do you think the odds are it's going to read all 6s at one point? Even though that makes no sense. Well, yeah, all 9s doesn't really make a lot of sense either, but hey! Go hallway. Go kitchen. The kitchen stinks and feels completely unfamiliar. The tabletops are rusted metal, and there is a carcass on the table. There's writing on the wall, and the utility room door has a red X painted on it. In blood, the number 1986 is smeared across the wall. The paper now feels like fabric. It's covered in blood. You can just make out the words. There is nothing for you here. Oh. Hi, Ralphine1. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, I didn't even think to look at the car. Maybe I'll go back outside after I'm done in the kitchen and go take a look at that. If it lets me go back outside, I have no idea what's going on here. Oh. Maybe some sort of horrible hell beast attacked the car. Also, there's something on the wall now. What is that? Looks like a butterfly or something? I don't know, it's weird. Can I open the utility room door? Open utility room. The door is locked. I can't get in there. Not yet. Go hallway. What did that say about my shoes? Go outside. You go back outside, coward. Look around. The lights are off, windows are broken. There is the front door and a yard. Look, car. It's your dad's station wagon. It's a wreck. Look, car, door. Nah, doesn't tell me anything different if I just look at the door. Go inside. Okay, so it seems like the first time I went through this, everything was all nice and idyllic. And then I found a computer with this exact game that I am playing right now. I started playing that game, and I started playing the game over again with the same setup, except everything is shit. So I'm expecting terrible things to happen. Like when I type go upstairs now, I'm probably going to hear somebody coming up over the stairs. They creak. Yep. Same but different. The landing. What? Behind the door, a phone starts to ring. You don't understand. Neither can he. Answer phone. You hear him answer the phone. Your mind hurts and you taste iron. Voices spill out of the phone into the room. Whoever is in there should not be there. You need to hang up the phone. I do. Whoever you consider the worst. Relief. Okay, I presume that whoever I am playing as, perhaps the same person in both games, is in my quote-unquote bedroom. So let's go into the sisters' room first instead. Go sisters' room. Jennifer's room is boarded up. You can't bear this. Can I unboard room? Maybe I should just go into the... I forgot about the bathroom. Let's go into the bathroom. Go... bathroom. The bathroom feels disgusting. Every surface is covered in a layer of oily grime. The sink is a haven for all kinds of bugs. A broken mirror hangs above the dirty sink, taps rusted in position. Use toilet. I don't know what you're trying to do. Actually, no. Use sink. No? Okay. Look. Mirror. You can't bear to look at yourself. Go back to the landing. So I just have to double check. Can I go... Is it tried and true that I can't go into my sister's room? Also, I didn't do this in the last game. I thought there was a mention of an attic, but I don't see any stairs leading up. Let's see if I can go... Attic. Go upstairs. No, okay. The only spot I can possibly go right... Well, actually, no, I haven't looked around here yet. Let's do that, too. The landing is bare and worn. Photos adorn the wall, all misaligned. The pictures are of your family. The eyes have been scored out on all. Well, let's do it. Let's do it and probably scare the shit out of myself. Go my room. The door is bolted shut with a 4-digit combination lock. Wait, didn't I see a note or something saying, a year? It was either 1986 or 1984. I think it was 86. Before I do that, though, let's try reading the note again. Read note. The note is now clean again. Simply reading, get in, get out. Oh, we gotta go for a little bit of the old in and out. Oh, yes, somebody watched a bit too much Clockwork Orange, yes. I'm gonna go back into the bathroom, though, because I didn't read the note in there. The note seems like it changes every room. Oh, well, seeing as how I'm here, I gotta get some protein, though. Eat bugs. What's not to understand? I'm hungry. Read moat. No, read note. The note is impossible to read due to the black oil that now covers it. Yeah. Go my room. Wait, pictures are all over the wall, but something is different about them? Oh wait, no, it always said that. Never mind, because the different thing is the odds are scored out. 1986. Okay. Use lock. You grab the lock. The lock is rusted, not used in years. The key in your hand weighs heavy, the note heavier. You grab the lock, and can now input the code. The lock clicks open. Well, let's burge into my own room and kill myself now, I guess. Let's look at the pictures again, though. Look. Pictures. Maybe they actually have changed since. No, the odds have been scored out. Go my room. Oh, I have to open the door? Open my room. Open door? You open the bedroom door. What's happening? Okay, the door's open, but what's happening? Can I turn off the game? Turn off game. I don't want to play this game anymore. Look around? Oh, door. I have to, like, legitimately type go inside. Go inside. Go my room. You enter your bedroom. The bedroom feels utterly familiar. The walls are damp, but you've been here before. In front of you, a lone person sits in front of a computer screen. The lamp is on. The clock reads 99:99. You shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. You grip the note tight. I can hear a lot of heavy breathing. Read note? I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. You haunt every step I take, even in this place. It was out of my hands, but still you punish me. I can be with you now. There is nothing left to do. I'm consumed and confused. This has to end now. Look around? This has to end, end it? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Not yet, anyway. Sit. Of course you can't sit. The only chair is occupied. Ah, screw it. End it. You are pathetic. It was all your fault. Say it. No. Oh, please, stop. Never. It was all my fault. Say it. Fuck you. Just say it. Nah. Just say it. How long can I keep this going? Don't wanna. Just say it. It. Say. Just. Well, clearly the game has lost its sense of humor, and I can't go any further until I do what it says, so... Nuts. Okay. It's my fault. Or was it, it's all my fault? It's all my fault. My fault? Fault? Isn't that what it wanted me to say? It just wanted me to say it was all my fault. How about admit guilt? I don't understand. I don't understand, I don't understand. Maybe it doesn't accept contractions, that's possible, because I know a lot of older text games didn't do that. So it was or it is all my fault? Well, that's probably what they said earlier, I just completely forgot! It just went past my head. Oh, is this gonna be Jump Scare City? Or maybe it's just going to end with the power going out. Okay. So apparently this was a Devolver Digital thing too, which I completely forgot. Well, it's not bad. I mean, I like their stuff. Is it? Okay, yeah, I've got time to do the lab conduct. So like I said, I'll do 2 episodes of it tonight, and next time I stream it, I'll finish off with the other 2. Right now, though, I need to grab something to drink. It'll only take me a couple of seconds. I'll be right back. And here I come to save the day. Well, you know, here I come to get horribly confused by this game again. What sort of existential nightmare can I involve myself in this time? The lab conduct. Press escape at any time to pause and get help. You mean like professional help? I might need that. So yeah, I kind of think that...
This is subject 12/19/86/23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
So am I working for something like the SCP Foundation here? Because if that's the case, I don't like my chances of survival. You know, they actually gave me a name as opposed to a D-class number, so I might be okay. Okay, so how do I do this? Okay, I guess I just have to hit those keys. Smash. Oh, well, no. Experiment 01, internal analysis. Subject J1. Oh, it's 1986 again. That seems to be an ARC number. Subject J1986 MEM. meme, is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. Okay. Electromagnetic spectrum, X-ray, acoustic resonance, safety instructions, concentrated light, laser, drill press, equipment layout. Press the keys bracketed in the top menu to move between pages. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. At the chamber, use your mouse cursor to select and interact. Okay, so this is a completely different thing then. What are my safety instructions? Safety first, remember, folks. Always be sure to wear your protective goggles. See? The game knows, and I know. I'm a trained professional. Use safety goggles and gloves at all times. Do not leave the container unattended during experimentation. It is extremely dangerous to handle any items within the container. Please ensure your next of kin is updated at HR. Okay. As per your agreement, follow all the instructions exactly. We have a drill, a CC86 X-ray, monitors, sync master, camera, TV unit, signal generator, an amp, LZR2 laser, so it's a laser. Laser 2, the lasering, and, well, our test chamber. Okay, so it says we need to do an X-ray, yes? See, should I, screw it, let's drill it. Ensure all our equipment except the camera and TV are on. Switch drill on. Screw your X-ray. I want to drill it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure what it's I'm not sure if this is even going to allow us to frig this up. Is that a heart? Is there a human heart in this thing? Okay, maybe I should just actually follow procedure here, because otherwise I'm going to be horribly lost. Okay. Electromagnetic spectrum, X-ray, required apparatus. Camera, monitor set to X-ray, and charged CC86 X-ray device. Okay, so the camera and monitor need to be on. The U. Which one is the X-ray? Is it this thing? Pretty sure it's that one. CC86 X-ray device. Oh, it's this thing over here.
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material, no signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
So am I extracting a heart from a metal box here? Is that what's going on? Surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Concentrated light laser. Required apparatus. LZR2 light generator. Set wavelength. Monitor set to RGB. Meaning I should turn this off, I guess. R3 is RGB, right? Yeah, R3 is RGB. Yeah, it looks like a heart or something. Okay, now how do I turn on that frequency of laser? Low-powered red laser. You know what? Screw that. Let's go to violet! Violet is 400. Fuck yeah! Burn the hell out of it! Of course, you know, it's probably not going to let me do that now, is it? I probably need to follow them exactly. 650. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, one of the notes they gave me was, I believe, that I couldn't do anything unless I synced up with their thing, so...
No reaction from first stage. Let's try high frequency.
Increase the laser energy. Use the green laser. Green is more powerful. Of course, if this ain't anything like the first one, what's probably going to happen is things are going to go completely off the rails eventually.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
I love how in the name of science we're zapping things with lasers. Don't know what you're looking at? Blow the fuck out of it with light. Increase the laser energy further. Use the blue laser. The blue laser is... 455. It's alive!
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable, there's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
I have created life. I am akin to a god. My hubris will bring me no downfall whatsoever. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. Okay, I believe that's a sine wave, if I remember correctly, so it should be 250 hertz, yes? Is that the amplifier, though? You know, I don't know. Let's go back to my manual. Okay, that is the amplifier display, so... Signal generator, set waveform frequency... Oh, wait, no, I probably need to turn off the laser. Yeah, because our laser is still on. There we go.
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object, increase frequency to 500 Hz, and sine wave amplifier... 500 Hz sine wave, and amplifier gain of 5. Set it to levels of Motorhead concert. It's no good until your ears start bleeding. Considering this thing is a hurt with no ears attached, we need to crank it right the hell up for that to happen. Make it so loud that its ears bleed no matter where they are.
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? To the risk of damage? What about low T?
You know I can hear you, right?
Okay, we're gonna push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
Also, I don't like how they had volunteer in quotation marks. Maybe this is a SCP Foundation scenario. Test the acoustic resonance properties. A switch to square wave, maintaining current frequency and gain. I guess a square wave is probably the top one, right? Yes. You know, the one that's shaped like a square. I don't think it likes that. I think we should stop.
We're seeing good activity on this side. Seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous.
Really?
But you need to trust us and keep going.
I have no idea who the hell you people are. I mean, I'm sure this is going to be fine. I am blasting sound waves at a hurt in a box. There's absolutely nothing that can possibly go wrong about this. 1,000 hertz. Are we sure this thing isn't going to explode? Are we sure I'm not going to explode? Is this my heart? Oh god, it's my heart, isn't it? I really don't think it likes this. Really don't think this is such a great idea. Yeah, let's stop just 1 hertz below. Did it just explode?
Full activity registering. We did it. Can you hear us?
Yes.
You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
So are we sure this isn't my hurt? Also, it just fucking exploded. Was it supposed to do that? How was that a success? The protective casing is off. Proceed to... Wait. The hurt was a protective casing? Then what's inside? Proceed to drill the surface. And also, can I turn that thing off? I'd love to turn that thing off. Okay, yeah, I have to turn it off. Now we begin insertion. And here's where things take a turn.
How do you feel? Don't be scared. We have the situation under control.
I don't believe you.
Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
But the power is off. Oh wait, no. Never mind. Make contact with the artifact. Open the test chamber. So we do that... like this? I'm kind of afraid. I don't know what this thing is.
We have to do this, but we have to know.
Know what?
I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. It's time to remember.
Know exactly what level I'm going to go blind? Because that's probably going to happen pretty soon with this thing shining in my face. Have I just become one with the Matrix? Am I the one?
Don't try to speak. Stay calm. You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core.
What does that mean?
It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
But the bigger question is, do I want to? And then all of a sudden it turns into a text adventure again.
Remarkable. You can navigate its memories. Use the computer. Work your way through.
Remarkable. Even aliens have discovered this brand new technology known as the text adventure game. They too pass their time as we do. You wake up in the cryopod. Struggling against gravity, you force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Get out? Open pod? Exit craft. The airlock door is clamped shut. It is controlled remotely. Look around. The craft is broken beyond repair. There is wreckage all around. An airlock door is locked tight, and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. Look Terminal. The monitor blinks, demanding attention. The system looks usable. Use system. You tap at the screen and the airlock door splutters to life. Splutters. It splutters to life. Slowly opening with a horrendous noise. Ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves. Exit ship.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here. Less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
Yeah, because toying with alien technology, which happened to be residing within an alien organism, has never gone wrong ever before. There's no way that this is going to end with all of us dying, I'm sure. Have I burnt my corneas out yet? I can't tell anymore. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest.
Incredible. Are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. I know I've already looked around, but let's look around more. A crash site. Smoke billows from the downed ship. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. Examine ship. Look. Stars. You don't recognize any of the star patterns above you. Run away. Look. Ship. There is no going home in this. The symbols and writing on the ship are barely visible anymore. Read... writing? The writing partially shows, odd way to word it, the name of the ship. Omnis culpa. These words will haunt you. Look. Symbols. Okay, it's just that. Let's try looking around again. Nah, same thing. Check wreckage. Look. Wreckage. Wreckage surrounds you. Some of this metal will have to be moved in order to free yourself. There we go. That's what I need to know. Move. Metal. Metal. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. Close eyes. Or not. Look. Lights. You squint at the light, trying to shield your visor lens at the same time. It is a circle of artificial lights set up around you to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks toward you. Wave! Hi! My name is from the planet. Who are you? Sorry to crash by uninvited, but can you dial Space AAA for me? I kind of have a problem. We need a space tow. Meet. Look. Figure. The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Some sort of mask covers its face. It beckons you to approach. Flip. Bird. Apparently they don't speak that language on whatever planet I'm from. Approach. Approach. Figure?
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far.
Oh gee,
You
thanks.
should be proud of yourself.
Oh yeah, I really am. I really am that I'm not dead yet. Also, judging by those X's at the beginning, I kind of feel like I might have missed something at the beginning, but, you know, I ain't going back now. Hell no. This looks like fun. We awake? We awake. The room is silent, only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. If I could do like a
This doesn't add up. We didn't put this entity in quarantine. It expired at the crash. Whose memories are these?
possibly mine.
When did this happen?
Also, if I had the ability to do so, I'd probably... maybe I can with this mic, I don't know. I'd have to fuck around with it, but I would love if there was a way I was able to distort my voice to the point where it sounded double. Because that would be really cool and creepy right now, but that's just a thought. Also, apparently somebody named Heel Kings is now following me on Twitch. Thanks a lot for that. Hi, how you doing? I hope you're enjoying the madness that is whatever this is. Anyway, let's carry on. We are in a bed, in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned on the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest. They have tortured us. Look. Writing. Stuck together are a series of flat sheets with symbols across them. Some sort of writing. Read. Sheets. Read writing? Symbols seem to indicate where on our body they had to cut. We've been butchered and maimed over and over. Pull wires, because I've had enough of this shit. Nobody keeps Alien Man down. Nobody keeps down.
What just happened? What's that alarm?
There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
Find out what's going on.
We yank at the wires protruding from our chest. Together, we all scream in pain. This action sets off an alarm, echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Okay, so here's a prediction. These aliens, they had sort of a hive mind thing going on. And the fact that I am now reading the memories of what was possibly their leader, their captain, I am probably helping them escape now. Because it seems like it's got the same dual level thing that the first section of the game had. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Rise up. Or, no, rise up apparently is not the best way to do it. Get up? Maybe we should look around again. Look around. We are in a bed, in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires draped across the room, now dangling loose. They have tortured us. Get out of bed. These silly humans will learn not to fuck with us. Us proud members of the planet. Can we go to the door? Go to the door. Open door.
Doctor, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God. That vision. It's not a memory, it's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
No. Was that? Creepy lady? What? Oh no. No sir, no sir. You implied that this was going to kill me? You're going to kill my alien buddies? So screw y'all. We're breaking out. That's what's happening right now. Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. The door closes behind us, and the lock clamps shut. We are alone, together. It is some sort of preparation room. There are markings on more sheets, with a door and a window on one side. The door we came through has been locked shut. The other door had an orange alarm light above it. In the center of the room, a table holding only a small device taken from our ship. Pick up device. Or not. Look device. It was an access code terminal for a wide connection, allowing commanders to commandeer other hosts. Only you, we have access to these codes. It's time to use them. Use koi. Use code. Terminal.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Yeah, well, too bad. This is where we are now. You have to deal with it. And by deal with it, I mean you're all going to die. As soon as I figure out what's happening and how this works. Okay, I'm slightly confused. I'm going to, Ah, it's flashing which glyphs I need. Okay, so let's go for that weird one. That one there, yeah. Okay, so that... Oh crap, which one was that again? That one. Okay, the top one. That's the top one. And the top one needs the one that we started with, I think. That one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, good. Okay, so what's the one after that? That one? And that takes this, Ah, shit, what was it? That one. That takes that one. Okay, good. What's after that? I think I'm at or was it that one? Yeah, I think it was that one. Okay, so what's the last one? There we go. Now we got it. We're gonna break out of here! We're gonna riot!
They're all freezing. They're converging. It's over.
Oh, all the aliens are these weird little things now. Perfect. And now we will be friends. We will be friends, and I will be your master.
Mr. Asian, please don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please, don't do something you'll regret. Wait.
Oh, I think we're past that now.
One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
I beg to differ, my good man. We are free. Free to be. Forever weird cylindrical men. Actually, not cylindrical, it's more, spherical. I am no longer Mr. Asian. I am now Mr. See, the only way I'd actually carry on with this now is if I knew I had enough time to finish the whole thing, and sadly, I don't think I do. So, episode 2, of course, would be the halfway point, so it seems like a pretty good place to stop. So it'll be a shorter stream tonight. But I gotta say, for something that's been sitting in my Steam library for at least a year, if not longer, I am enjoying this. Like, this is the first text adventure that I've played in a long time. And it seems like that they're really doing interesting things with the idea. It's like really messing with your head. Now, granted, it seems like they're probably all going to carry on the trend of, you know, what you're doing in the text world is affecting what's happening elsewhere, and I guess all these stories are going to connect in the last session, the last episode. So that'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool if that is indeed the case. So I'm enjoying this. I would say that this, well, I mean, obviously, if you're watching me play it, there's probably not much point of you getting it yourself. But no, it was a good buy. It was a good buy, I have to say, so far. Now, maybe the last couple episodes are going to do something to fuck it up royally and change my opinion, but that hardly seems like it's going to happen. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Before I leave you fine folks, though, there is one thing that I would like to talk about. And that is, I'm sure people have gotten a lot of takes about it themselves, you know, over the past few days, but apparently a few days ago, no, I didn't realize this until a couple of days ago, but a few days ago, I think it was September 21st specifically, Telltale Games, the people behind such games as, back in the day, it was Sam and Max, and they did Back to the Future, a Jurassic Park game. I think, did they have anything to do with the newer Tales from Monkey Island? No, that was always LucasArts, wasn't it? Although a lot of people from LucasArts, were in Telltale. They formed the studio, I believe, back when it first started. Anyway, point is, Telltale Studios is technically still in existence, but at the same time, they're nearly dead. Let's face it, because apparently, out of the blue, on September 21st, they just straight up axed 225 people out of their 250-person studio, meaning they've only got 25 employees left. And I think they specifically said that those employees are only hanging on to finish whatever existing projects not even existing projects, because the only one I've heard specifically that they're hanging on to do is apparently they promised some kind of Minecraft TV show for Netflix, and that's what they're doing? Like some kind of Minecraft project for Netflix, so it's probably a TV show. Which seems really weird to me. I don't know, I don't see how something like that would work. I guess maybe their Minecraft game worked out pretty well, I haven't played it myself. But, I don't know. I don't want to rag on them too much for that, because I know Minecraft is a bit of a hate sink for a lot of people these days, but, me, I still like the game, I just don't play it as much as I used to. But, I don't know, it's just, for a studio to come out of the blue and shut down like that just seems really odd. Now, there's probably a lot of stuff in the background that hasn't been leaked, like there's a lot of stuff that we haven't heard, but what makes me sad about this is there were a lot of projects they had in the works that I would have been pretty interested. I mean, if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I had finished their 2 seasons of Batman, like the Batman game that they did. And it had its faults, of course, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was an interesting take on a property I, hold near and dear to my heart, because I'm such a big Batman fan. And on top of that, they were doing a sequel to their Wolf Among Us game, which is based off of one of my favorite comic series of all time, Fables. And they were doing a sequel to that, but apparently that's been canned now, even though they had announced earlier this year they were working on it, but it's gone now because the studio doesn't exist anymore. And they were even they were going to do an Evil Dead game, and they were going to do one based off of Stranger Things. And the Evil Dead game, apparently they were even going to get Bruce Campbell in for that, or at least I heard. And all that is gone, but probably the thing that's saddest about it is that they started the final season of their, Walking Dead game, because their first season of Walking Dead was, the big thing that really brought them back into the mainstream and brought adventure point-and-click games in general back into the mainstream, and they were doing their final season for that. It was only going to be 4 episodes as opposed to the standard 5 that they normally do, but apparently it's only going to be 2. The second episode is going to be released, and it's up in the air whether it's ever going to be finished. Now, I have heard that interested parties and partners of Telltale have come forward and said that they're going to help however they can to finish it, just so that the story is complete, but there's no guarantee. Which is what I find really aggravating. I haven't bought it myself yet. I've got all the rest of it, but I haven't bought it myself, and I might not as much interested as I am to see how it turns out. Because, see, this is something they started doing, I can't remember when, I think it might have been after Wolf Among Us, or maybe it was a bit after that, because originally, back when they started doing episodic games like this, they gave you the option to buy a season pass, where you get all of it when it came out, or you'd buy each episode separately, which is alright. But after a certain point, they stopped doing that, so you only bought the game up front. Now, maybe it wasn't as expensive overall as it would be to buy each individual episode in the olden days, but you'd buy the entire episode up front, and you'd just get episodes as they were released. That's how it worked when I got the second season of Batman, because I bought that before it was finished. I think only the first 2 episodes were out at that point. And, I just got them as they were done. But anybody who paid, I think it might be $23 Canadian for those 4 episodes of the final season of Walking Dead, they're not getting the last 2 episodes of Walking Dead, apparently. Which is, I don't know, it just seems like really poor form. So, I mean, I can go on like a tirade and break out my torch and pitchfork and like go on a rant about Telltale and how they're screwing people over, but I don't know. I've gotten to a point now when it comes to things like this that if I don't know the full story behind something, I don't form a strong opinion one way or the other. The only thing I can say about it is that it really sucks if they're not actually going to finish that story. And however it is, things might be going on behind the scenes. At the very least, it's kind of sad that a studio such as this, who did story games for so long and so well, I mean, barring a few not so great examples, they're gone now, or they will be gone. Because I'm after seeing a lot of people say that they're going to boycott them entirely and never play or buy any of the games that they've done ever again. And see, I can kind of see why people would be so upset about that. I really do. Because, I mean, it almost seems like you're giving money to people who don't give a shit. But now, see, the way I look at it, and I'm probably actually going to stream some more Telltale games that I have at some point or another, just not anytime soon, is that... Okay, so you don't want to support the studio because maybe you've heard stories about how the management were a bunch of bastards. That, all well and good, you don't want to give them any more money. But on the other hand, you've got a creative team, right? Who you could tell poured their heart and soul into this kind of thing. And like the voice actors and stuff like that, who really dug themselves into their roles. I kind of feel like to honor them and honor the work that they put in, these games should still be played. I mean, to hell with whoever it is that put them in the hole to the point where they can't do these things anymore. If nothing else, out of respect for the hard work that was put into these games by the people who legit made them. Like, I mean, the grunts, the programmers, the the voice actors, and everyone who just poured themselves into making these games. I think they should still be played, and they should be enjoyed for what they are. So I see a lot of people like, I saw Steam reviews for the final season of Walking Dead. They started really high, because, Telltale had a few missteps prior to this. Like, a lot of people had issues with the more recent games they put out. Like, reviews for the final season of Walking Dead were really high when it first came out. Everyone loved it. But ever since they announced their closure, and the future of that series has been up in the air, I've seen that on Steam especially, the reviews have dropped right off to negative. And again, I can understand that kind of reaction, but at the same time, and, again, I'm not going to buy it unless I know the whole thing comes out, but at the same time, I don't know, I just feel like the work that the actual studio itself, like the people in the trenches, shall we say, who put out these games, the work that they did should be validated, and these games should still be talked about, and they should still be played regardless of the shittery that goes on in the background that causes everything to just, die on us. So I don't know, that's just my 2 cents on the situation. I still love the output that the studio did. I love the games that they made. I love the properties that they took on. Tales from the Borderlands, I have to say, was one of the best ones that they did, in my opinion, because it struck the... I was skeptical of it at first, because this is primarily a shoot-and-loot game. But they got the core feeling of that universe down pat in that game, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. So I feel like the game should still be enjoyed, but the circumstances behind the studio closure just seems really sketchy and stuff, so I don't know. We're never really going to know the rights of it, and we're never really going to know what the future holds for the properties that they had until, we hear more about it, really. I would love it if they actually finished off the final season of Walking Dead, because it would be fitting if that was the capstone to their legacy. And as for the projects they had in the works, I mean, it's sad that we're not going to get them now, but who knows? Maybe these properties will be picked up by somebody else. Like, maybe it'll be managed a bit better by, Don't Nod is a studio that has done Life is Strange, which is a similar, which I own. I've never played it yet, but I've heard really good things. Like they do similar games, and they've apparently gotten pretty good at it. So maybe they'll take up the torch and they'll fill that niche for the people who want that type of game. Except hopefully learn from whatever mistakes Telltale made and improve. So, I don't know. This is just the ramblings of me with the half-baked information that I've possibly gotten about the situation. But anyway, I just figured because I was such a fan of their games, I'd throw my 2 cents in there. Because no doubt everybody and their dog is talking about this situation now. It seems like pretty big news in the gaming community. But anyway, that's it. That's all I got to say on the subject, and we shall see from here, shall we? In any case, back to myself. Stories Untold is a really interesting game. It's actually a lot more interesting than I was expecting. I love it when they screw with your expectations like that. About, like, you know, how a text adventure or how a horror game is supposed to work. And I mean, yeah, you know, horror games are very frequently jump scares, ugly things, spooky stuff. But A House Abandoned, the first one in Stories Untold, is probably the most unnerved I've been about a video game for a while now. Like, especially when, like, the power went out and then the game switched and it turned out that you were playing a game that you were a resident of, basically. It's like, oh man, I literally got chills when I heard that door open, when I opened the door, quote unquote, in the game. So no, I'm impressed with how this has been thrown together, and I'm looking forward to playing the last 2 episodes. However, the next time that I stream for my Halloween Spooktacular, I'm probably going to go back to Undead Nightmare and try to plug along through that. We haven't actually hit October yet, but I'm feeling the crunch, because you never know when I'm going to get screwed over by work or something, and I'm not going to be able to stream as much as I would like. And I've got a list of games that I'd like to try to get through before the end of October. Because, as we all know, I still need to finish Breath of the Wild. I have barely scratched the surface on Octopath Traveler. And the big one, Red Dead Redemption 2, is coming out at the end of the month, and I have a copy reserved, so I will be getting it, and I will be streaming it. And something tells me when I start with that, that is going to be something that's going to occupy the vast majority of my time. So, these are some of the things that might be in the future for you, my valiant viewers, and I. However, until next time, which hopefully will be Thursday, I might be able to stream again on Thursday. Don't quote me on that, but I'm hoping I'd be able to pull that off. Until then, when we shall once again ride through the apocalyptic West, I thank you very, very much for stopping by and watching, and again, I thank Mr. or Miss or person, Heel Kings, whoever you are, for following me. I really appreciate it. I always do every time somebody does. I kind of blank out watching the chat sometimes, and I just got a short attention span sometimes, so if I don't respond to you immediately, don't sweat it. I'm just a bit of a ditz sometimes. But yeah, I appreciate anybody who stops by to watch. I really appreciate anybody who follows. So, any of you folks who happen to be kicking around right now, hopefully I'll see you again some other time. But until then, for now, I'm going to have to wish you a farewell and a good night.